Well, as mentioned, Sindy Mabe out for us this morning, not with me here on the show, up in Limpopo, taking a look. Sindy, morning to you at our focus on how a lack of infrastructure is impacting the agriculture sector. There's so many facets to unpack as well, isn't there? Good morning. What are you looking at this hour?
Good morning, Gareth, and good morning to our viewers. Sanbonani Dumelang Tobela. As you're saying, that our focus here is on the failing infrastructure and the impact it has not only in the economy, but primarily on the movement of goods and fresh produce in particular. We're here in Maelstrom, which is in Limpopo, as you rightfully mentioned, about 500 kilometers from the Hyde Park studios as we left yesterday. Coming here, the better part of the roads are actually in tip-top condition, courtesy of the South African Road Agency, and these are the major interleading roads until, of course, you get into the back routes where the farming community is. Joining us now is Kobus Kutsia, who's a local farmer here. Môre Kobus, and welcome. Welcome to the South African morning. So ons het nou hier 'n bietjie gery, né, omtrent 'n halfuur of so. It is in a horrendous condition. But you're saying that this is something that you've highlighted for years. Just give us the background and the battle that you've had in reporting the failing infrastructure with regards to the farming roads.
Morning, Sindy. Thank you. Yeah, it's about 22 years now, 23 years since we started to talk to government about these roads. When it started with a pothole here and there, and after years it just become to this. And now it's a struggle. Now we need to build a new road.
Yeah.
It's difficult for us to get a produce away from this area, and it's a main producing area in especially August, September, October for potatoes and onions.
Yeah. But I mean, at face value, it just literally looks like there is patches of tar here and there. In other words, there's just gravel, and it looks like somebody had deposited tar. Had it only started eroding 22 years ago, or what is the cause of it all?
Yeah, no, 20 years ago, it was a good road. It was a road you can travel the speed limit.
Yeah.
Like you said, now it's only patches of road left. There's only tar left here and there, and they don't fix it. And now the farmers started to grade soil onto the tar road just to make it drivable for school children, for commuters between Messina and Lephalale, for mine activities. There's a lot of mine activity on this road, moving big trucks. So yeah, it's difficult for us.
Yeah, so in the engagement that you've had, you've said that you've reported almost 22 years of this failing road infrastructure. And what response have you had? Does this have to do with the changing administration, or has it just been, lack of interest or political will?
We get the people out here. We had the MEC, or the previous MEC, out here about 3 years ago, and they will tell you they don't have the budget for it. So we think the solution for this road is to take it to Sanral, to make it a national road, because from Lephalale to Tomberg, it's about 70 kilometers from here, it is a national road. They look after that road. So I think it must happen from there to Messina, to make it a national road. That's the only link between Messina and Lephalale.
Yeah.
Big financial hubs, and they need to do that. And then all our problems will be solved, because National has the money to look after this road. Road Agency Limpopo doesn't have the budget for that.
And this is the R72. I'd say they're R572. Okay, and how far does it stretch? And maybe the farming community, that you can give us a sense. Earlier on, you were saying the produce is obviously your basic staples, your potatoes, your onions, etc., that we use on a day-to-day basis. And if those are not available, there had been a scarcity reported of potato, or shortage for that matter. Does that also have to do with the lack of logistics in you being able to deliver the produce?
Yeah, it's difficult because, like I said, our window for that is July, August, September, October, and what happens is your produce doesn't get in an A-grade state when it goes there, so then they have to downgrade it, and you lose money. So yes, the volumes does go down, and you must make alternative plans. Tomatoes is a big thing. We supply Tiger brands in Messina. But when the tomatoes gets there, you can imagine what it looks like on a road like this. So it is a challenge, yes.
Yeah. Okay, Kobus, thank you so much. We'll touch base, of course, especially when the sun comes up. I must just say, it's really beautiful. The air is fresh. It's lovely to be out and appreciating our country. But, of course, there's the reality that we also have to face, that the infrastructure does need maintenance, Gareth. And as our focus have been in trying to just get those with the authority and power to just simply show up and do their work. Back to you.